So if churches should stop traumatizing children by making them sign purity pledges and all the other purity culture nonsense, what exactly should they be teaching them about bodies and intimacy? Hi, I'm Jeremy. I'm a deep skeptic, also a pastor. So the science is clear that purity pledges don't delay the first intimate encounter, but the guilt and shame that is associated with that does prevent them from having protection, which has all sorts of consequences like STIs and unplanned pregnancies. And of course, the way it's taught also teaches kids that somebody else should be allowed to tell them how to use their bodies, and that has all kinds of traumatizing and long-term effects. What they should be teaching is that no one is allowed to tell you what to do with your body except for you. Not a preacher, not an evangelist, not somebody who writes a book on dating. And no one has a right to demand something of your body that you are not okay with. Basically, they should be teaching that people have full bodily autonomy. And the next one sort of follows from the other two. That is that you should never try to take someone's bodily autonomy away from this by fear, coercion, force, violence, or any other means. But it's not just the negative. Really, it should be positive. The whole talking and conversation about intimacy and the body should lean into the idea that God created our bodies. They are not something to be feared. They are not something to be ashamed of. They are something that can create incredible good and wonderfulness in the world. They are something that can be deeply enjoyed by ourselves and by other people. They are something that can bring intense and wonderful pleasure into our lives, into our world. Basically, you should use your body to make the world a better place, and you should enjoy your body because it is a wonderful, wonderful thing. I mean, really, it's about teaching what Jesus did. Like, Jesus modeled this over and over again. When people's bodily autonomy was being threatened, he would step in. He literally stepped in between a group of people holding stones and a woman who was about to be the victim of those stones. He stepped in with a woman who had a condition that was similar to menstruation and had been going on for years and had been shamed by her community and excluded. And he told her that she was healed because she was so strong and incredible. And as far as I'm concerned, probably stronger than any of the other people in that community. But that's my paraphrase. This is basically what psychologists and scientists tell us we should be teaching, and will create the most healthy adults. And it's combined with the teachings of Jesus. I mean, it feels like logic. I mean, it wouldn't hurt if they talked about protection and made sure that people had access to that, but I know that's a bridge too far. I wouldn't even suggest it, but I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.